Hello and welcome to your messages for the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. This is happening around 4 degrees, close to 5 degrees, let's call it 5 degrees of the sign of Pisces. The moon is sitting snuggled right up to the north node, which is just over the Pisces line into the sign of Aquarius. We have Mercury, the south node, which are sitting snuggled up on both sides of the sun. So this full moon, my expectations for this full moon solar eclipse, well, first and foremost, I do expect the unexpected, because that's just the way it is when it comes to eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is a wild card, so it's kind of like expect the unexpected. There are a lot of things happening leading up to this full moon. I do believe this is the breaking free of that intense energy that's building up on the way to this full moon. I'm also feeling that this full moon, part of the shifts and changes and the out of nowhere, expect the unexpected energy that is coming through. I feel like there will be groundbreaking news, information, some sort of conversation. Mercury's in the mix here, so it is like bringing facts, bringing clarity, bringing truth uh, to situations that typically have been done in the dark or have been hidden, that sort of energy. We are talking about the moon, and I'm feeling this is all very powerful because of how close it is sitting to that south node and the north node, right? The moon is illuminating the north node, like the way forward, that sort of energy. And the sun is sitting right there with the south node saying, I'm going to illuminate things that need to be released, that need to be surrendered, that need to be let go because they're not for your greater good. So this is the energy we are going to be feeling. I do expect that it's going to be quite intense, but it feels like a powerful liberation, right? The truth shall set you free, and from that space of truth, transparency, and clarity, you can make informed choices and decisions, and to use your free will to direct your life, your future, um, into a more positive direction, releasing any of the things that need to be let go. There's no doubt that I am feeling this full moon is really going to force truth and clarity upon all of us, right? Whether we like it or not, whatever has been, false pretense or illusions we have been living under. This is that period where you can really see these things brought to the light, exposed, and able to transform that energy in order to move forward. I hope these messages serve you well. Let's get into your reading. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your messages for the full moon lunar eclipse in your sign that is happening on the 28th, or the 28th. Let me make sure I got that correctly. Yes, the 28th of August 2026. There is quite the intense energy as Saturn is squaring Mars leading up to this full moon. There's a lot of energy at play at this time. You know, we're really in some life-changing um, energies right now. And while it can be challenging and difficult, it is also that I just feels to me like a blessing in disguise, right? Where we are allowing that energy that no longer serves to dissipate, to fall away, to be exposed, seen for what it truly is, and allow us as collective to move forward. So I'm going to pull an energy out of the Moonology Oracle deck. Let's see what message wants to come up to start this reading off. First card that shows up is take time to breathe. Take time to breathe out. So this feels to me like a sigh of relief, right? And I see that beautiful moon right there as well. We have the have faith in your dreams at the bottom of the deck. So it does give me that energy of, this cycle, this is not something minor. This is something that's pretty significant, whoever I'm talking to. I feel like it's almost like your old world as you know it is being um, torn down for the new world to be built, right? To be elaborated on. And as I'm saying that, these two cards, I don't know if you heard them, but they did. They popped right out. The Four of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like somebody's looking at something where they're, I feel they're looking at what they're rejecting, what is no longer emotionally fulfilling, stable, nurturing. It's helping with their growth in any way, shape, or form. I feel like they're re redirecting their energy that they want to invest in to something that's more rewarding. Yes. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, right? Something more solid, something more grounded, something more stable. It feels like there's been some sort of a very significant shift or change that, and I'm kind of feeling somebody is aware, right? Like they can see that this is no longer fitting, appropriate, aligned, whatever it may be. And I feel like they're evaluating what they want to invest in for the future. Next card that comes up is the Temperance Angel. So we do have Sagittarius energy showing up. This talks about patience. It talks about balance. It also talks about a higher learning. Stepping out of your comfort zone, learning something new. Wow, we had the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom last time. Now we have the King of Cups on the bottom. I definitely am feeling that vibe of somebody that just recognizes where they're not emotionally invested, their heart's not there, they're not aligned with something, and I feel like they're being honest with themselves. They're recognizing this. They are rejecting whatever that old thing is and being patient during the process. As it's like I said, it feels like their old world is crumbling and the new world hasn't been built yet. So they're kind of like in between worlds sort of energy. I do feel like there's a lot of angelic support and guidance surrounding this energy. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a whole lot of cards that went flying. So I'm going to just show them to you, and then I'm going to show them to you as they fell and the way I was seeing them. So this one was face down. This is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel it was face down, indicating that what can be seen is that somebody independently, self-sufficiently is moving forward. This is the way the other cards fell, which was very interesting to see the Seven of Swords on top. And again, it gives me that energy of rejecting, like underhanded tactics, practices, morals, values, whether this be you doing this or, you connected with situations like that. I feel like somebody, lover's card, is making the choice and the decision to turn, to change, to this. The world is, the world, I'm sorry. This is the wheel. So this is Sagittarius energy as well. We do have Jupiter, which is the ruling planet, which is sitting in Leo right now. And Leo is about loyalty. It's about generosity. It's about unconditional love. It's very high. It's ruled by the sun. It's a very, this, what you see is what you get, and make no apologies for that, right? Somebody being their authentic self. And I feel for a long time there was something lacking, and I feel, look at this, High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Judgment card underneath all of that. So to me, this is indicating where somebody's really seeing something differently now, like I said earlier, and they're being patient as they're in this transformation of going from one world into another world. Like I feel like they're in between worlds, but I feel like it's not as, I wouldn't say as tough as a transformation as a lot of people go through. And the reason being is because I don't feel like whoever I'm talking to is resisting the change. I feel whoever I'm talking to recognizes something is just not solid. It's not stable. There's something lacking in a situation, and they're looking at it with like a whole new set of, with new set of eyes, and they're recognizing, what's balanced, what's not balanced, what they're investing into, and the probability of the success of the situation, and I kind of feel they're just going to move forward and on from that situation. So let's grab a couple more cards, then I will start clarifying. And look, I was talking about Leo, and it shows right up with a major arcana. Very interesting to see two major arcanas um, sitting close together, and both of them being fire sign energy. So we have Sagittarius and we have Leo energy, and at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. And this talks about something that has been a while in the making. This talks about something that is, slow moving, slow growing. So some of you guys have been really practicing patience, I feel, as you're waiting to go from the world that's dissipating into the world that's being created, and really maybe, finding some challenges and, learning patience through that when it comes to the fresh start, the new beginning, the opportunity showing up. Now, these cards are flying all over the place. I'm chasing these things around. So now we have the Four of Wands, another fire energy. And there's the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And I'm feeling with this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about a celebration, a celebration, and as a celebration about some sort of victory, success, and stability. I see with that Page of Pentacles, we've seen the Knight of Pentacles. We're seeing the Seven of Pentacles. So this really looks to me like it's something um, that really affects the physical realm. So this can be your money, your resources, your family, your relationships, something that has a physical to it, right? And as well as things that you value. And I'm kind of feeling like somebody, when I was talking about the between both worlds, it's kind of like I get that vibe of really having to detach emotionally from a situation. It's like sticking to XYZ, whatever XYZ is, because, you know, I don't know, there could be a title to it, there could be something about it, but it does feel like emotionally attached to a situation for whatever reason, but I don't feel like you're getting the physical validation in the results of whatever that is. Here's another card that went flying. Hold on. The first card that came out is the Hermit card out of this deck. Major Arcana card again. This is Virgo energy. It seems very interesting and fitting for this time frame that this is looking at, because we see Sagittarius, Leo, we see Virgo. We are just leaving Leo season, going into Virgo season. So this could be that part where, you're really feeling stuck, hanging in limbo, going through some sort of awakening or enlightenment when it comes to this out with the old and in with the new. Like I said, that in-between world. I'm also feeling with that Hermit card that there is a discovery. You're seeing something different. Life looks brighter, more I just feel brighter is how I'm feeling with this. You can see something more clearly now. And maybe that's why, again, you're redirecting your energy, which you're focusing your time, energy, and effort into. Also, why you're rejecting something, I can feel that. Yeah, Six of Cups talks about the past. We got the Sun, more Leo energy, right? The Sun is leaving the Sun, the ruling planet of Leo, is getting ready to leave that sign and go into Virgo. So there, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of illumination during Virgo season, for you Pisces, which show you a lot of things. I feel like it brings a lot of truth and clarity to the past, whatever that past represents for you, right? Can be in regards to people, places, things, feelings, thoughts, ideas, belief systems. It's, what resonates with you. You take what resonates, release what doesn't. We're going to grab some more clarifying energy and see what this patience is all about. What is this Temperance angel trying to, I mean, you have got to be hearing these cards. Look, what is this Temperance angel bringing awareness to? The Wheel of Fortune. timing, change. It's time for something to change, and it's telling me to have patience during that time. Seven of Swords. Now, I restarted this reading because when I first got started, I was right on the whole thing, and then I realized I never hit the start button on the camera, but I did see the Seven of Swords in there, and it was interesting because a stack of cards fell out, and so I've definitely seen the Seven of Swords show up, and I believe I just did when I was doing this as well. Like when I started this reading, that whole stack fell. There's the Seven of Swords again. This is what's being cleared up from the past. Something that was done in the dark, something that was hidden, something that was sneakily gotten away with. And there, look, underneath that is the Queen of Wands to the, look at this, yes, nine. This is really beautiful energy. Something happened in the past, and I feel like it's been part of something that's been keeping you blocked, stuck, delayed from moving forward. I kind of feel that because of the Hanged Man that we did see at the bottom of the deck, where there had to be this enlightenment, this awakening, this seeing something differently or seeing the truth for what it really is in order for all of this to change moving forward. Changing moving forward is definitely prominent in this reading, and I'm also feeling it's going to be a blessing well received. Eight of Pentacles is the next card that is showing up. So I feel like somebody has been working very hard. We have the King of Cups, and this king has two cups with them. So this does feel to me like there is some sort of balance being brought in. There is some sort of connection that's coming together. It doesn't have to be on an intimate level. It can be, just like something that enters your life that is providing information, facts, truth, clarity. I know everybody likes to be out there and talk about facts and truth and this and that and the third thing, but just because they say it does not mean that they act on that, right? They can say it because it makes them feel good. It's like this false sense of security to the people they're saying it to. Somewhere in this energy, I'm feeling in the past there was a Seven of Swords, which was a betrayal, and I kind of feel like if whoever I'm talking to would have recognized this, they would have rejected that already. But because they didn't, they have not rejected it. But I do feel with this full moon, there is the truth, there is the clarity, there is seeing it for what it truly is, and there is rejecting that energy and no longer staying connected, whether it be a person, place, or thing. It just feels like something to me that was an underhanded thing that happened in the past that's been hidden, and that Hermit right there is bringing the discovery of that. And look, there's that Three of Wands, and I know I've seen this show up as well. That Three of Wands talks about somebody making a choice and a decision to move forward, to head towards their ships coming in. You can see peaceful waters in the future, but you see very turbulent water in the present, where it is right now. And where I see this going is to the Ten of Cups. Like this is what, like look at this, Four of Pentacles. And every time I use this deck and this card comes out, I always, right, like you see two hands, and it's almost like somebody is offering or attempting with an Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a fresh start, or something. Meanwhile, they're snatching. I feel like this is snatching something. Like they give one pentacle but take three, right? And I kind of feel like this is what somebody's going to be discovering. I just feel like that's how this is going to roll out, play out. You can come back at a future day and leave me a message and let me know. But I do feel like during the month of August, or not during the month of August, August into September, during the Virgo season, there is going to be a disclosure, there's going to be a discovery, something's going to be found out that happened in the past that really has been a block or a hindrance or something that has been delaying someone's progression, someone moving forward, someone ascending, someone having that stability. I feel not only in the physical, the emotional, like I really feel like all the way around, like something is meant to change favorably. My fearless freedom lights up the world. There's that sun energy again. right? And so this is somebody in their power, not afraid to go for what they want. I feel like they're going to embrace and offer an opportunity that comes through that is based in reality, based on facts, not dealing with confusion, illusion, deceptive kind of energy. It's kind of like recognizing it, seeing it, learning from it, moving forward from it, and knowing better and will be doing better. Next card that comes up, it says, I am the loving energy of the universe. So I love to see that somebody's not going to be sitting stagnant in that lower vibrational energy. I feel like they're going to accept and embrace the truth for what it is, even if it is very challenging. And to, like I said, to learn from it, to grow from it, to evolve, to be able to move on and move forward in their own high vibrational frequency, right? Knowing that the universe, this is from the deck, the universe has your back, knowing the universe has your back and showed up to bring you the truth and clarity that you damn well deserve, is how I'm feeling it, right? So that you're no longer functioning and making choices and decisions based on false pretenses or illusions and confusion. Look, this card flew out. I don't know why these cards, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I feel like things are going to come at you from no out of everywhere, really, because all these cards just keep flying, and I mean, I'm literally chasing them one side to the other, then behind me, and everything. They're just flying. Happiness is my birthright, and someone has been trying to stop that for you. They've been trying to like put blocks, obstacles, challenges, maybe a lot of burdens on you, something like that, and I feel like it ends. It's just ending. You know, this is going to be a very significant lunar eclipse where it's like, no, you know, this shit's just being eclipsed right out of your life, gone. It's not serving you, it's hurting you, it's hindering you, and, you know, time's up. We did see the Wheel of Fortune, time's up. Oneness is my true nature. I feel like this is someone moving forward, like I said, in a more authentic, positive direction, um, liberated from that Seven of Swords type of energy, whatever that represents to you. But Seven of Swords talks about sneakiness, underhandedness, uh, trying to get away with something, but whatever I'm seeing here, it's like the truth is being brought to the light and it's allowing somebody to liberate themselves, to sever that connection and to be able to move forward. Energy flows where my intention goes, and I do strongly feel that someone's not going to be wasting that time frustrated, aggravated, annoyed, or pissed off. I don't feel that. I don't feel like they want to hold or harbor or carry that dense, heavy, toxic energy moving forward. They're seeing it for what it truly is. Like I said, I feel like they're making peace with the situation. It almost feels like they're liberated. Where did I see that? Oh, take a breath out, right? Take time to breathe out. And I felt that immediately. Like it's almost like a sigh of relief that all of this gets seen so that, like I said, when you know better, you can do better and head in a different direction, rejecting that energy that was associated with whatever that was. I hope this message serves you well. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. It really does help. Leave me a comment and let me know that you're claiming this reading. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, my link is in the description box below. Have a great day. I'll see you back here soon.